I just got done with work, and yesterday on TikTok, I watched this video about these two girls who are in college sitting in their car and eating noodles. And they were talking about this manifesting thing that they always did and that they always said it. And I wrote it down, and it's on the screen in my office. And it says that I'm so lucky, everything just works out for me. And so I was like, you know what, new year, like, let me just do some positive self-talk. And they talked about like how they wanted to live on the bottom of their apartment, but they didn't want to put their other roommates out. And I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. And it ended up working out for them. They were like, hey, you should take the bottom apartment. And they were like, yeah. So I decided to just like integrate it into my day. And then today a client emailed me and she was like, hey, Caitlin, can you give me a call? And I was like, anxiety, because I have account managers. So I'm literally like, oh my gosh, what is this about? La, 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 la. And I have a marketing agency. So anyways, I just sat there and I was like, I'm so lucky everything just works out for me. I am so lucky everything just works out for me. And I'll try to find them and tag them because this is really cool. But I ended up writing it on a Post-it note, sticking it on my computer before the end of the day. So anyways, I call the client. She doesn't answer. I'm like, dang it, I'm going to have to wait another hour for her to call me back because I have a meeting now. So anyways, went through the meeting. Everything was great. And then called her back and I was like, hey, and we've been working with her for like 4 years. So we have a great relationship, but I have account managers. So whenever anyone tries to call or wants me to call them, I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, what is this about? And I just start thinking the worst for whatever reason. Anyway, so I talked to her and I was like, hey, like we caught up. It was nice chatting with her. And she was like, I just want to let you know we were acquired a couple last year. And I was like, oh, dang it. Whenever anyone's acquired, that just means that they're going to cut marketing. So I was like, okay, thanks for telling me. And she was like, yeah. And also the CEO of the new company wants to talk to you. And I was like, okay. And she was like, he really likes everything that you're doing for us. And so he may be reaching out to have you help him with their marketing. So I went from like a ball of anxiety about like, oh my gosh, there's no like context to this email. What is going on? I reached out to my team members who are the primary point of contact. And they were like, we don't know. Everything's been going great. We're working on this project, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, yeah, that happened. And so I just like repeated that. And so anyways, I love Slack, so we use Slack. But on Slack, I messaged the team and we all did a little huddle together. And I was like, oh my gosh, guess what happened? They were like, well, how did it go? And I was like, actually, it went really well. Here's what happened. They're like, oh my gosh, we manifested this. So anyways, if you need something to tell yourself for the new year and you're working on like positive self-talk and like things to tell yourself, write this one down. I'm so lucky. Everything just works out for me. So I feel like I'm just going to like do this. It's just going to be a thing now. It's going to be awesome.